There.
Horn, yes. So yeah, Yuppie Psycho. It is a horror pixel art game. Also,
sorry.
Rena,
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
are we not live? Are we not?
No, you were live. Start now. Sorry.
Whoa.
I didn't have your audio on.
Oh, so I was. Could you hear me?
I could hear a little bit.
Could the people hear me?
Yes, people could hear you a little bit.
Should I?
We're in the middle
Wait.
of the
All right.
intro.
I'm gonna do it again. Here we go.
good.
Here we go.
I'm so sorry.
Welcome to Lady Arcaders. A track mode presents Yuppie Psycho. Okay, so we are going to be speedrunning Yuppie Psycho today with Rena, who is absolutely adorable. I'm so excited to be hanging out with you and watching you play Yuppie Psycho. Came out in 2019. It is a horror pixel art game by a studio called Baroque Decay. They have a few other games that are really cool. You should check it out. You should go buy Yuppie Psycho. You should play it. I played it immediately when it came out. I bought it on day one, and I played it in a week. And I don't play video games. I don't speedrun. I don't know anything about any of this, but I 100%ed that game, and then they added achievements. So I'm so excited to see this game get played, even though it looks like it's in Japanese, so I'm not going to be able to read it. But yeah, I guess that's my fault for not learning Japanese. But Rena, how's it going?
Oh wow! Oh, I can stop pantomiming. Cool.
I liked it though. It was really good.
No, hello everybody. My name is Rena. You may have heard of me from Attract Mode earlier this last month. I did a showcase, and we're coming back for some more lovely video game action here with Yuppie Psycho, and we actually have some stuff to do. Right before we start, DVDBoxSet, are you ready to have your mind blown?
Oh my god, I am so ready. I'm so excited. I can't wait to experience this story from start to finish in under 45 minutes. That's, you know, I love short things.
I'm so happy you think we're going to be going over the entire story in 45 minutes. That's very funny.
I am. I might be doing, you know, a short version, but I have my specialty cocktail that I created specifically for the stream.
Let's hear it.
My Sintracorp coffee mug. This is my Sintracorp coffee. Great name, very smart. It is Amaro, coffee liqueur, and tonic.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm getting my fix as we head to the corporation.
Perfect. Oh man, so there are some stuff we have to do before the run because we are doing intro skip. There's a little bit of setup we have to do, so don't start that timer just yet. We have some stuff to do and some stuff to explain. So there's one big issue with this game that we use quite liberally. So this game has a save and load system, of course, like most other games. Here's Brian. Hi, Brian.
And Brian Pasternak. I love him.
I love him too. But when we load a save, there is a small time frame, about a couple frames wide, where we can interact with the world around us right before the next save is loaded. This gives us the ability to do a lot of things. The first thing we're going to be using it to do is get elevator buttons. You're going to be seeing it a lot. So, we go into the elevator. We're going to be loading a save from the lobby, right here. We're gonna be hoping. Nope. Let's try again. It's very tight.
So wait, you're able to alter the game in a prior save and then quickly jump to a save that's starting at the beginning, and it will hold that change that you made?
Oh, it does a lot of things.
This is blowing my mind. I was like ready to just be like a dumb comic like during this whole thing, but I'm already completely enthralled by this.
That is if we ever do hit this trick. That is imperative. We do need to hit it.
Yeah. Which, you know, I do love watching Brian run across outside of the library.
There we go.
Cute suitcase.
Perfect.
So Yeah.
So that's glitch number 1. The elevator buttons are going on in the background right now. You cannot see them, but the menu is open in the background. And we need to keep that open for a little bit, because the first property of elevator buttons is that it opens elevators. And that's important to skip the intro. So, glitch number 2, for some reason, when you, like, press escape, of course, it exits out any menu, of course, because, you know, it's escape, this pause button. But, if you rebind your pause button to something like, say, R, it still pauses the game. It doesn't close menus. I've asked the developers about this. They have no idea why it happens. So don't ask me.
That's so cool.
So we've rebound our escape key to R just for this specific trip. So we can go back to the menu.
Did you learn how to do this yourself? Like, did you break this game?
No. There's a very significant glitch hunter in our community.
There's a whole community of game breakers out there, and we're gonna find them.
Oh yes. And now, finally, with that all out of the way, we can finally actually start the timer and the run. I do have to show this off for the run to be valid, so, you know. So, are we ready on countdown?
Yes, we are. Crime says yes.
Okay, cool. Alright, we got that 3, 2, 1, go! So, our first use of elevator buttons is, of course, to open up the elevator in the intro. Normally, this is the biggest part of intro skip, I'd say. What this is we still have elevator buttons open to some degree. I think they've actually closed by now, but they're open long enough that the game thinks we're in the elevator, so the elevator's open, so we can just walk on in.
Do not even have to talk to Kate or
Nope.
that guy who's rude. Just skip right over him.
Yep. Normally you would have to, but since the elevator's open, the game's like, oh yeah, hop on in.
This is my favorite way to get a job, by the way. Speak to no one, run into an elevator.
Fair enough. Unfortunately, there is a side effect of this. Because we never officially start the cutscene that's supposed to be linked to this one, we get Greenhorn as this music instead of the normal intro. So the game's trying to be spooky, but yeah, it basically does sound like elevator music.
Yeah, we still get the very cool title, which this game has a tiny bit of strobing. I hope everyone is okay with that. We'll try to give you a heads up. But yeah, so you just heard elevator music instead of like the creepy, intense music that you normally get. But oh, there we go. Is that a job offer?
Oh yes, it is.
I guess so.
This job offer is actually very important because right here, the game autosaves us. This is a very poor choice on the game's behalf. The game shouldn't. Because we can load that save.
Autosave in the game, correct?
Yeah.
To be done with a photocopy.
Yeah.
Which I assume you will not do once, which is sad. He slams his face into the photocopier.
There we go.
And it, like, takes it. Oh, look at that! Oh, so you can do the elevator!
Yep, and we're gonna use elevator buttons again. Second property of elevator buttons, you can call the elevator with them. Very shocking, I know. We're gonna call it to a different floor, so when we step out, it's a different floor. Third property of elevator buttons, you can close them. So closing elevator buttons does a very interesting thing with the game. The game has this global flag telling Brian whether he can walk or not. So, when we close a menu, the game is like, oh yeah, you just come out on menu.
Just in 3 places? Did we just see Hugo in 3 places at once?
Yes, we did.
Oh my god.
But when we close a menu, the game's like, oh yeah, you should be able to walk now because you just closed the menu. So we'll turn that flag off. So if you close a menu somehow in a cutscene, normally the cutscene would lock you in place, but we manually override that by switching that flag off so we can walk around during cutscenes. Everyone say hi to Sintra.
Raining. Hi Sintra, I love you, my beautiful computer lady.
We fucking hate Sintra.
Oh, I hate you, Sintra.
No, we really hate Sintra. She is the source of all problems in this game. At least
it's very slow and takes a lot of time to do Her stuff.
She holds all of the longest cutscenes in the game, and she is the only source of RNG in the run.
Yeah.
So
Okay, what is RNG?
Random number generation. Technically, I actually talked to the developer about this too. The engine actually does not have the capability of generating random numbers, so instead it does some really wonky stuff to give the illusion that it is. But we have no idea how to manipulate it, so random number generation, basically.
Right.
But yeah, that's gonna be a lot of the run, is a lot of elevator buttons to skip some...
was that too room?
Oh yes,
Hugo is everywhere!
So, when you skip the cuts manually, the sprites are never told to go back in place. So they just stick around.
That is my favorite thing so far.
Yeah, until they're updated again, and that's...
You just keep cloning Hugo.
And this is actually where you need to pin that for later. This is important info. When you cut off a cutscene, the game doesn't have time to update anything that would happen at the end of the cutscene. This is very important for later, where we break the game even further.
Oh wow, I think, have you skipped a whole sequence with like a rolling chair and a crawly man?
Yep, that's all of that right there was intro skip. By skipping that first cutscene, the game never locks the door to the boss's office. So we can just head in there and get an RD and skip a whole chunk of the game where we're trying to get that ID. So that saves about like 15 minutes total. It's insane.
Yeah.
But somehow it's not our biggest time save.
Okay.
There's an even bigger one coming up eventually soon here.
Alright, are we gonna fight the spider boss now?
We are not.
We're not, so you're skipping another major fight.
Yes, also not a big time save, surprisingly. But now we're just heading to the archives. Tell us about the story of this game, since a lot of this is just walking and menuing.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, part of the reason I wanted to host this is because I also am a Yuppie Psycho. I work for a giant corporation in New York City, and this is so true to my day-to-day experience. Brian Pasternak is a cool young guy who is impoverished and hasn't gotten the best grades, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, he gets an offer letter to go get a pretty high-level job at the giant corporation that pays a ton of money. Which, this is also like a dystopian future that feels like the 90s, I believe. So, like, it's gonna raise his class rank, like, socially. So, of course, he goes to get this job. But it turns out that he's actually being used to kill a witch who has taken over the company. Which, you know, I think will you kill a witch, or are we gonna we're just gonna run right through this?
Jury's out on that one.
This is amazing. I cannot believe how far you've gotten in the game this fast. There's my boss. That's what we all look like.
Of course. And everyone say hello to Mr. Frog.
Yay!
Super Frog.
Frog man. Hello.
All right, everyone say goodbye to Frogman. We will never see him again.
That's it.
That's it. Goodbye, Frogman.
Oh man, I'll miss him. I won't even reveal his identity. I'll just miss him.
Well, he's Super Frog, right?
Yeah, he's Super Frog. That's his identity.
Yeah, he's just Super Frog.
Yeah. If you play the full game, he gets some great moments.
He does.
Yeah. There's also like one of my absolute favorite things about this game is the videos. So throughout it, you can find these VHS tapes that have like crazy found footage horror type sequences on them, or like kind of experimental art horror sequences. And there's a video store, so we can see one of the tapes right now, although I do not believe you will be grabbing and watching any of them.
No, unfortunately.
But yeah, if you like crazy, scary horror stuff, and you like cutesy, fun pixel art with monsters, this is the perfect game.
Of
It was
course.
actually the found footage horror stuff that really made me fall in love with it.
Oh, perfect. Now, we are getting out of the archives here, and from this point on, the game will, in fact, be broken after a series of cutscenes. This game will be an absolute mess once we are done with all the archives, but we are heading into the archives so we can go. We are getting a book called The Hexenhammer to go tell us how to go kill some witches, because that is now our job.
I'm pretty sure you have to explore like 5 different floors to get there. But nope, we've hopped right to it. How many floors will we actually be on? Do you know?
Not too many.
There she is. There is Miss Rostov. I believe her name
Mash
is.
check, mash check, mash check!
Ooh.
My mashing's bad today. That's unfortunate.
She has an incredible beehive haircut.
True, I love
There's
it.
you go again. That's Sosa. That's me in real life. I look exactly like her.
Hi, Sosa.
My hair looks exactly like that. I drink a lot of coffee. I'm a weird creep, and I like cats. So, that is me.
Unfortunately, we won't be.
Upsettingly pale.
Oh, actually, you'll notice in the cutscenes, a lot of text is moving very fast. This is actually not a default option. In fact, you won't find the option to speed up this text anywhere in the game, because it's actually hidden in the files. From what I know, the options file was actually reused from the Count Lucanor, which does actually have the option for no text reveal. But it never got put in the game because there was just no room for it on the options menu. Yes, that's real. There was no room on the options menu. So, it never made its way into the game, but you can actually just go into the options.ini and turn it off. Which makes a lot of cutscenes just that little bit faster.
I remember getting completely lost during this sequence. I think it took me 10 minutes to find this little room.
There we go. Make sure you pick the correct option on these dialogue boxes. You can absolutely Kapora Gaboria yourself in an infinite loop, and it is a nightmare. And I've done it many times.
Have you memorized the options, or do you read very fast?
No, I've memorized the options.
Read Japanese incredibly quickly.
Yep, I'm just a Japanese scholar. How'd you know?
We're learning so much today.
Absolutely. Welcome to the library. This is a This is a puzzle. We get our flashlight. No. But the library is very scary. It's very dark. There's a boss in here, I think. You talked about a boss in there, right? I've never really
I believe so, yeah.
Never actually fought it, but I've heard it's there, and I just don't feel like it, you know? I'm
it's
good.
Like a gross, crawly guy, and you have to shine a light on him.
Yeah, so we're gonna take a safety save. I'm just feeling really sketched out, you know?
Yeah.
Of course. So let's get this puzzle out of the way, though. It is not, so you have to see a little bit of the menu.
You push the bookshelf into him. I think that you fight him. You just have to do it over and over again. I don't believe you ever really defeat him.
So a little bit of this is a little bit of them here. Depending on what direction you press in the menu when you first pull it up, the cursor will appear in a different place. So I'm hitting down here, which puts it in the top right corner. Because that's how it is, it's closest to the books, and there's a lot of that small little optimization across the run. You may have seen me fumble it in the archives a little bit. You may point and laugh if you so desire.
I won't. That laugh was at because you're funny, not I was laughing at you.
Oh, no, you can laugh at me. That menuing was very bad back there. It was really bad. Okay, so post-load interaction. It doesn't just work with elevator buttons. It also works with the Hexenhammer. Oh, hey, look, there it is. Look, it's the Hexenhammer. Oh my gosh, so
yeah.
Let's deal with it. There we go. And
What?
No. We just take it to a different save because you get it.
That is not.
Because you get it in a different text box. Hold on, we got to do it again. Nice. And we're getting elevator buttons for the road. But because you get the Hexenhammer item in a separate text box, you can load the game, interact with the Hexenhammer, and when you're in the other save, the text boxes will still be up, so you can just activate the option then and there. So you can essentially take the Hexenhammer to wherever you want in the game. As long as you have a save there. Oh!
Oh no.
Oh, I did something bad.
Was the wrong one?
Yep. Okay, so this is why this is why my estimate was a... Alright, let's see that trick again. You guys want to see that one again? I forgot to do something.
I want to see it again!
I forgot to do an additional save there. I feel very silly.
Everyone in the chat wants to get...
Oh, perfect! Let's see that replay. Oh man, first time I beefed that. So, Lady Arcaders, here's your "that's the first time that's ever happened" moment. There you go, you have it. It's a real marathon now. Get out there. You can see we can grab these books from anywhere. It's very, very silly. Unfortunately, we will still not be showing off the ball. Unfortunate. Thankfully, this is not the worst screw-up I can make. This is in fact like a minute, which is fine. I can tolerate that. There is a screw-up that can just randomly, that will in fact take like, I don't know, like 10 minutes off the run, so that's why my estimate's so high. So, pray, chat, this is not a good omen.
Is that something that might happen with Sintra, or is it, like...
There's also Sintra we have to deal with.
He truly is the wild computer that messes everything up.
Alright, make this save. Don't forget to do that. Cool.
Crossing my fingers.
Alright, there we go. I actually made the save this time. Perfect.
Everybody in the chat believes in you. Everyone is very excited.
Dang. I got it first time last time, so unfortunately it might be our last first try. But we're getting elevator buttons here to skip a very specific cutscene, which kind of brings me up to another reason why she holds the longest cutscenes, but we can't skip them at all. And not because we don't have the ability to. Oh, we have the ability to. We go into the cutscene with elevator buttons, and the exit is very easily reachable. In fact, we could skip it all we wanted if we really wanted to. But no, we just have to sit through the cutscene because we need to save these elevator buttons for a very specific cutscene. Are you kidding me?
Oh no!
So this is a thing about elevator buttons. It's a finicky trick sometimes, and sometimes for some reason when you interact with something, the game's like, oh, you just pressed a button on the elevator menu, even though you didn't, and you will just lose elevator buttons out of nowhere at a random chance if we just interact with something. It's unfortunate, but it does happen ever rarely. That is actually how we could potentially lose 10 minutes. Because we carry these elevator buttons for quite a while, if we lose these elevator buttons right at the end of the sequence that we need them for, then that sucks. That sucks bad. Because we just have to go back.
That was good. I think that was what we wanted to happen, right?
Yes, and here's the longest cutscene in the game, initiated by Sintra. And we just have to sit here. I could press this. Listen, you gotta look at me. I could press escape at literally any moment right now and skip this cutscene. Any moment I can press escape.
It'll run your buttons.
Yep, and I need them for something else. So we're just sitting here as Sintra talks us up, and then we'll proceed to initiate another cutscene outside. It's very aggravating. Thankfully, spamming text in this game is not the worst thing ever. It does give me carpal tunnel, but I'm okay with that. I'm used to carpal tunnel.
That's, just a side effect of the lifestyle.
Yeah.
The Colonel is here.
The Colonel is here.
Colonel Dumont. He rides a horse indoors. And this is when you're going over the company motto, correct?
Yes.
So he's doing like this giant pep talk to everyone. There's Hugo again.
Hi, Hugo.
And teaching everybody about the company, right?
Yes.
And I believe you have to remember the motto, which also I could not do, as I didn't realize I'd have to. And also, I can't read this. It's Japanese.
Well, lucky for you, it is actually faster to remember the motto. So, we will be doing the motto in simplified Chinese.
There we go. Oh, this is in Chinese, not Japanese.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Well, because if you mess up the motto, the game will actually just take money from you. And that's fine. I don't care about money. The problem is that it opens up another text box, which is slow.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
There we go. Thank you for correcting me.
Yeah, no, the game will just take money from you if you get it wrong. It's very funny.
Yeah.
It hurts your wallet, but it's very funny.
The other thing I've noticed is you have not crawled through any vents at all.
No vents so far. Vents are slow. Vents are slow. You gotta crawl around. And in fact,
well, that was what I was thinking. I like that has to slow you down so much because in the actual game, you wind up crawling through a ton of vents to get like through other rooms. Oh, and there's the sexy one.
yes.
Malone.
I love Malone.
Me too. There's a few sexy characters in this game.
All right, we're coming up to the biggest trick in this game. It is very special. Come on up, elevator. Everyone, I want you to say hi to Kate. Hi, Kate.
Hey, Kate. Kate's our love interest.
Kate is going to be giving us a very special gift for most of the run.
I believe we're in HR now, which this looks like every HR department at every office I've ever worked in.
What's going on? What's going on here?
Are you walking through people's desks?
Somebody actually call HR. We're stepping on everyone's desks.
Through desks.
Oh, excuse me. Hello? Alright, well, so what happened here? So remember that thing I told you to put a pin in about the game not being able to update things that happen at the end of cutscenes if we skip them prematurely? Well, it turns out that cutscene is one of 3 known cutscenes in the entire game where the game temporarily gives you properties to step on everyone's desk and basically ignore collision, just to make sure you don't soft lock. So, by ending the cutscene prematurely, the game doesn't have a chance to say, hey, you should be walking against stuff anymore. You should still be walking on stuff. You should have collision. So, for the majority of this game, we are not going to be having collision. We will be walking through everything. Everyone's desks are going to be a mess, and it's going to be all our fault.
You're gonna eat a grilled cheese sandwich.
Yes. If we get through this section fast enough, sometimes we don't have to eat the grilled cheese sandwich, but I kind of...
But you are being poisoned right now.
Yes. Not anymore.
Yeah.
The poison gas is still there. It's still around, but you just didn't code it in anymore. Lazy.
Also, to answer a question in chat, which is why does that person have a heart on their head? Scene does have a puzzle where you have to make a whole bunch of people who crawl around on their hands and knees follow you.
All right.
And I think the heart is just indicative that they're...
Another glitch! Another glitch. We can interact with this scene way earlier than it intends to.
There's the hand printer, or a fax machine thing. It's like a dot printer, I think. Old technology. We use those. We use those in the office.
So we can do this entire sequence way earlier than intended.
Oh yeah.
There we go. So we drain the pool off screen because the camera just has no time to update. And we come up to technically the hardest trick in the game. I don't have too much trouble with it, but it is technically the hardest trick in the game. I think it's like 2 frames. It's Kate skip. So sorry for all you Kate lovers. We will be skipping her most prominent cutscene. Unfortunate.
No.
We actually get elevator buttons in a very unconventional way.
I love that room.
Like
with
that.
other people just running around in the dark.
So we get elevator buttons again, but instead of doing it like you know, by loading a save, we instead interact with those elevator buttons. There's a 2-frame window where you can interact with those elevator buttons before the Kate cutscene starts. So by carrying those, by just interacting with the elevator buttons before the cutscene starts, the cutscene then immediately, like after like 4 text boxes, goes into a different scene, which puts the elevator buttons in the background, and we can use them like we do for the rest of the run.
Is Brian up top there?
Yep.
What? Oh no.
So here's our RNG. We're gonna be going into Corvo's PC. We've got his ID card. Problem though, Sintra. We need to find Sintra in there. Problem. She runs as fast as us. She's running away from us, and it's impossible to catch her. So if we don't catch her immediately, you could be sitting here for minutes on end. Whoop. Hey, kaboard myself. Perfect demonstration. So let's hope and pray we find her immediately. Oh no, this is the worst. Oh wait. Oh no.
Oh no.
Where is she?
Oh, but you can kind of just move through everything. That looks like an email.
So this is the worst possible RNG.
Oh no.
This is the worst possible RNG. I have no idea where she went. Oh. Oh no. So we got a little time here to chill as we look for Sintra. Because not Corvo skip but good enough didn't work. That is the official name of the skip. It didn't work. Just on random chance. Come on, where are you? Where are you? I hear you! Oh my god. No, bro. Oh no. Where did you go?
I mean, she's in here, right?
Yep. Oh, there!
Oh, there she is!
Mother.
It's like a weird little slug. Get her.
She disappeared. She does disappear after a time, which is another thing that makes her terrible. She will just disappear on you. Just like that. We'll find her eventually. So this is the first time this has happened in like 15 runs, so we're having a good day. Where did she go? Where'd she go? Oh, she spawned nearby. Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Oh my gosh.
I'm so anxious.
Go, come on! Come on! Oh my god, are you kidding?
Don't do that. Come on.
She's gone! She's gone! Oh my god. Really?
Oh, this is the worst. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god. This is the worst.
I went from loving Sintra to hating her so quickly.
Where did she go, man? So, as you can see, she runs faster than you actually sometimes. So this is... It's a special kind of hell. Oh my gosh. Where?
There she is.
Oh. Oh, come on. Please, I'm begging and pleading. I'm begging and pleading, Sintra. No. You've got to be kidding me. Come on. Thank you. No, you.
No, that isn't fair. Oh, there we go.
9611. Woo, Nelly. So.
That was so cruel.
So, this code, Bellmo 9611, I think.
Now we can.
There we go, Corv. So funny story about that. Funny story about that code. It does not work until you run into Sintra. So like we have ways of finding out what the code is prematurely. The code just doesn't work until you do that because the game hates us, I guess. I don't know. Excuse me. Come on. Hey. Hello? Okay. There we go. It took. I don't know what's going on. This run might be cursed. This
is a cursed run. It's me. I'm the bad luck. Also, you are crawling on the wall.
Yep. And now
you're like goats that can walk on the sides of it.
Oh,
I'm so
yeah.
glad you're here. I love this floor.
Yep.
It's so pretty.
And
Yeah,
the
there's
whole reason...
look at that. right through the building.
And the whole
This
reason
is-
we need this is because we need this key to open this gate. Not because we can't walk through the gate. We need to activate this owl. We need his eye. We can walk through that gate all we want, but that cutscene doesn't start until we actually open the gate, like, formally. So, unfortunately, if we could find a way into this, mausoleum earlier, I would give so much money for that. We need Corvo Skip desperately, as you can see.
We stole that bird's eye.
What? Menuing. There we go. Alright.
This is the mausoleum on the 6th floor of the office building. Normal.
Perfect. We grabbed some bells. We will not be using the bells. Unfortunate. They make a nice jingle, though. Consider. Of course, we are going to be heading into the elevator again. Of course, through the back entrance.
That's very funny.
And oh hey, it's party time! It's Hugo's birthday!
Oh, are we going to the party?
We're going to the party.
I love the party.
I love the party too. The vibes are
Yeah.
immaculate here. And this is a lot of downtime. But
Yeah, you
fun-
have to talk to this is like the mingling scene where
Yeah.
it forces you to mingle with all of your coworkers. Absolute nightmare.
Yeah, at least a nightmare for speedrunning. Otherwise, it's
Yeah.
actually quite pleasant.
A nightmare for speed running and introverts.
True. Fun fact about this place, if you step in that elevator up there, you can, because you can no-clip. But if you do, you soft-lock the game. You cannot proceed any further. Yeah. If you accidentally step in that elevator, the game tries, because the game sees you in an elevator while while it also has the flag up for, oh hey, Hugo's birthday should be starting. So the game tries to restart the event, but it can only do so much. Oh. So, when you step in the elevator, the game's like, oh, let's start the party! But, like, then none of the events line up anymore, so the game is officially just borked and you cannot proceed. It is super unfortunate. Trust me, if we could really, I would be. God, would I. This is, like, quite a bit of the run. We're also actually coming up close to the end of the run, surprisingly.
Oh, wow! This is like the middle of the game. Also, this is one of the best horror sequences in the whole game. When this party goes wrong, which I assume is going to happen.
Maybe, we'll see.
Okay.
We got some plates here. We got some party favors. All the party favors go to the same plate. I forget about that text box every single time.
Yeah. Yeah, you are basically just setting up the party. You're putting plates and balloons around.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. And we actually have to open up the elevator. So that you have to press the button instead of like opening it up like normally.
But if you take one step too far.
Oh yeah, if I take too far, the run is actually just over.
We're going right back to
Alright,
Provo's
perfect.
computer.
Hey, Brian, no,
this
don't
camera.
step in. You'll soft lock yourself. Brian, no, you can't do it. No, don't do it. Don't
gonna
step
do it?
in. No.
Right,
Oh.
right. Oh, good.
Alright.
This man with cake is here to
Hello.
get in our way.
God bless. Spader has stopped us from soft locking our game. I would say hi to Spader. Hi, Spader.
Hey, Spader!
We love him. And because he saw us almost soft lock the game and throw away our run, he has officially taken away our no-clip privileges, seeing how frequently we almost use them. And by that I mean this is the second cutscene in the game that gives you no-clip, and because we don't end it prematurely, the game finally has a chance to say, oh hey, you should be walking normally again.
Get that cheese, get that bread.
And it should be noted that Chapman over here, hi Chapman.
Hey, Chapman!
He burns all 10 grilled cheeses. He has 10 attempts and he screws up every single time. And I really don't know what to make of that.
All of his bridges at this company because we now work in the C-suite.
Unfortunate. And it's happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Hugo! Surprise! Yeah.
It's been an up and down, but you know, whenever we get here, we do get a little bit of a treat. the IT guy has come. Everyone say hello
Yeah.
to Doshi. Hi, Doshi.
Doshi's the other like sexiest character in this game, if you ask me. He's got a very nice flowing ponytail. This is a good-looking guy, and smart too, and a great dancer. Look at him.
Yeah! Glow stick dance, boys! Pump the jams. So, of course, you know, we're talking to Kate, and she's like, oh, bro, what if we kissed in front of the Doshi lightstick dance? Just kidding.
I hear that if you
Unless...
do that, eternal love.
So, you know, Brian's a very
Brian.
lucky person. We're getting drunk. It's a great time. Our boss suddenly turns to face us, so we gotta go talk to him. Hi, Hugo.
Hugo. Happy birthday, Hugo.
Happy birthday, Hugo. Instead, we
Our
say very
people-
mean things to him, so he's very upset.
Chat is freaking out for that romance. Everybody loves it.
I can't blame him. If I was to get kissed in one place, I want it to be in front of the Doshi lightstick dance.
I'd like it to be right on the mouth.
Absolutely. By a lady, dare I say. Happy Pride Month.
I mean, you know, I'd kiss Doshi, I'd kiss Kate, I'd kiss Brian.
Honestly.
This would be a great party for me. if I was
Honestly,
there.
huge agree.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Brian's gonna make a big mistake and reveal the fact that he is, in fact, a speedrunner.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Rude.
Unfortunate. The witch is like, oh, you thought Centro was bad? No, I'm coming to end your run, boy.
Yeah, here we go. This is the horror scene. I love this.
Unfortunately, you don't see it, but
I was freaking out when I played this. I remember this being difficult too.
oh
Everybody's
yeah.
bleeding, and the witch is going to make her first
Oh
appearance.
yeah, it's a super hard fight actually. It's a
Yeah.
super hard. You know, there's like you gotta make sure you're looking at Doshi. So there's this difficult like balance between like looking at Doshi and making sure that the witch doesn't get you, because you also need the flashlight to look at the witch. And
Right, the flashlight keeps her away from you.
Yeah, and there's
Like-
yeah.
And he needs to see, because he is trying to repair the elevator so you can escape. And your good cocoon friends, they're just raving. I wish they had the glow sticks.
We're gonna be here for a little bit. I'm sorry you had trouble with this. I got really bad news though.
What is it?
You can just stand here.
This is really, yeah, no, I kind of wish I'd tried that. Just standing in one place instead of running around. I mean, I did like seeing all the people with blood spraying out of their faces, so like, you know, it's partially my fault. But uh-oh, elevator broke.
Elevator
Yoshi, come
broke.
back, please. Uh-oh.
So, funny story about this sequence. There's going to be a representative for the Union that comes down from the ceiling, and he's gonna try and grab your hand. If you interact with him too early, you also soft block the run, which is something that
break the game.
Yeah.
Just fun.
yeah, which is something that I totally haven't done before in world record pace. I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
I mean, of course you get eager. We're all pro-union here, so
True base.
we want to join that union as fast as possible.
So don't interact early. Let's not
Oh.
throw away the run this time. All right,
this.
we're good.
Yeah. I also just want to mention, like, I love the art in this game so much. I started doing pixel art after playing this game.
Oh, perfect. That's fantastic.
yeah.
I'm a pixel
I'm-
artist myself, so I'm.
That's so cool. I'm terrible at it.
Oh, nice. I'm not too great either, but I try. The run is just about coming to an end, though, unfortunately.
That is wild.
Once we're done with the Union, there's really not too much left to go. And this is the only
Yeah.
vent we have to crawl through outside of Corvo's
Yeah.
place. Unfortunately, we are looking for a way to keep elevator buttons, because presumably we'd able to just hop out of the vent and start walking, but alas, we haven't found it just yet. There have been some new developments, though, which are going to Executive Edition. This game got some DLC, so go buy the game. It's free DLC. You get it when you purchase the game by default, because the Yuppie Psycho's developers, Brock Decay, very good people. So you definitely go show them some love. But you know, you
when
can
the
also
game came out, it was on sale for $1666, which also was part of the reason I'm like, this is made for me. This game's so good.
but yeah, it turns out you can use saves to warp to any place in the game, so it's a very interesting vibe, this game. So these people are from the USSR, no other comments needed. They are from the USSR. We need some input though. How would you say the run is? 1 to 5?
Definitely 5. Oh, well, you know, we did have that Sintra thing, but I am enjoying it at the level of 5. Yeah,
How would you say Lady Arcaders has been? 1 to 5?
Definitely like a 10, but I guess if 5 is the limit,
Yeah.
I'll
Unfortunately.
compromise.
But you know, then Brian's like, bro, I'm running the game. We don't have time to do surveys.
Please, I need to move on.
But unfortunately, Brian has had a little too much to drink.
I'm very pro-union, but I must puke. Oh, he fell in it. He passed out in it. That's the worst. We've all been there in our own puke. Aw, what a cutie.
And unfortunately, while he passed out, everything went to hell. But good to know that the Colonor is still doing still doing all right, still chilling out. Brian's also still doing fine.
Stone clone is still there, and the horse is still in your office. So.
It's true. We also need to pick up that note for some reason, otherwise we can't leave. I don't know why.
The baby.
Oh,
carriage.
Kate's still doing fine as well. Everyone looks like they're doing fine. I mean,
your Battleship Potemkin moment there with the baby carriage rolling through the screen.
So here's our last save of the game, and going to be a last instance of elevator buttons. I know, it's depressing. We want to chill out for a little bit longer, but we gotta get those buttons.
Yeah.
We will be using them to call the elevator. Normally the elevator's out during that section, but because you know, we still have, you know, we have the elevator buttons up. Oh, let me do that again. I pressed the wrong button. But no, because we have elevator buttons up, the game doesn't actually restrict the use of elevator buttons. It only stops you from going in the elevator. So we can use the elevator and handy dandy if we just grab elevator buttons prior.
That's so cool.
Ooh, I got it once and then it's all over. Nice. Oh man. This run has been a bit of a travesty, but I like to think it's been a fun track. We've been through some wonderful ups and downs.
I mean, I maybe distracted you and tried to mess you up because I wanted this to last longer.
Oh, I see, the deliberate sabotage. Ah!
I told you I know nothing about speedrunning, especially not that the goal is to go fast.
Ah, that explains it.
Oh, that guy's gonna blow up. Oh, he did.
Nope. Alright, please don't lose him. Perfect. Elevator open. And we're gonna talk to Hugo.
What? He's in the C-suite?
Yep. He's chilling, and he's come up here to tell us we're fired! He's come to tell us we're fired!
I am going to take legal action against you, Hugo.
Well, we can't. We're legally fired, so, I mean, we just have to leave.
Oh.
So, time, in 3, 2,
there.
1, time.
Oh, that's it?
We're fired.
Yeah.
I mean, can't say no to that.
Yeah, I don't think you beat your world record, which you already hold, so, like, of course, no guilt there, since you already are the world record. Oh, cute little Brian. He's so sad.
He is so sad. But that is Yuppie Psycho. That's all of it. Run's actually over.
You know, even watching through that, nobody, like, this was almost spoiler-free, quite honestly, because we saw so little of the actual story.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, if you liked the animation in this, if you liked anything about it, go get this game. It rips. Like, one of my favorite games I've played in the last few years. One of my favorite games of all time.
It's out on Switch?
I wasn't kidding. I'm like drinking from a Centric Court mug. Yeah.
Yeah,
I love
unfortunately,
this
you
game.
know, we did get fired. It's real unfortunate. So.
Yeah, whatever. You know.
Oh well, man. I wonder what that 6 symbolizes. I'm sure we'd find out if I actually played the game.
I wonder what the bells on the snake mean.
I don't know.
Yeah. So wait, are we like done? Like, do we like close out now, or?
Yeah, we're done. Yeah.
Okay. You're taking your tie off. You're like, I'm done. I don't work here anymore.
I don't. I legally don't.
Yeah, shout outs, anything you want to plug.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna plug Brock Decay. Please go buy their games. They're on Switch, they're on Steam. There's there's collector's edition out. So if you want to go pre-order that, it'll be arriving around August, as far as I know. I want to give a shout out to the speedrunning Discord for Brock Decay as a whole. They have a whole speedrunning Discord for both the games. And they've been nothing but wonderful and supportive this whole time. I'd like to give a specific shout out to the funny Scissor Man, and if you're watching, you know why I'm calling you that. He is the premier glitch hunter of the game. He is responsible for just about everything you've seen today. I just play the game fast. I'm the executor. He's the person who finds all the cool stuff. And he's currently making some spicy discoveries. So, if you're interested, now might be the time to hop on. And of course, I'm always down to be beaten. I'm always down for a little bit of competition. I'd also like to give a shout out to my streaming audience who probably showed up at some point saying hello, Bun. Probably someone in chat said that. But so thank you all. Of course, I am BunniestBunRena on Twitch. You can find me there. I sometimes stream this game. I run a bunch of other games too. So if this somehow didn't strike your fancy, there's more content where it came from. And I like to give a shout out to DVDBoxSet for doing some wonderful commentary.
Thank you. I'm like psyched to follow you on Twitch. So it's BunniestBunRena.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna follow you on Twitch. I'm so excited to see what else you play. Also, I might try this because I loved it. I love the elevator buttons. I am obsessed.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm DVDBoxSet. You can follow me anywhere. My name is always DVDBoxSet. I'm gonna be streaming on Sunday, actually, 2 p.m. Eastern. I'm doing a Cook Serve Delicious 2 stream. It's gonna be extremely chill, no mistakes allowed, all gold, very chill, very cool, very relaxed. So yeah, come hang out with me here at Lady Arcaders on Sunday. And I cannot wait to watch your next speedrun. That was such a blast. Thank you.
Sure, I will be live at a different marathon. So, keep your eyes out. Am I allowed to advertise a different marathon?
I don't know. I don't make the rules. I just break them.
Yeah. Go for it. Okay, cool. I will be live at Indie-thon, which is gonna be happening tomorrow. So if you wanted to see the run again, or you wanted to see me run a different game, I'll be doing that there.
I bet you do this faster next time.
Maybe. We'll see.
I have faith in you. I have full faith.
Hopefully. Anyway, that's it for me. I don't have anything else to shout out. Shout out to my parents. They're cool.
Yeah, shout out to all of our parents, unless we don't like them, in which case, don't think about them.
And shout out to the gays and the transes. That's me. Happy Pride Month.
Yes, Happy Pride Month. Everybody, I love my queer.
Now I'm actually done.